you guys? This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We're hanging out with Bishop T.D. Jakes at the Megafest 2017, Dallas, Texas. Yes, the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I got to say Atlanta Falcons, though, right? Amen? But we actually have an awesome, fabulous young man with us. We have the awesome, the famous, the wonderful Pastor Costello. He said he gonna get the name right, okay? Welcome to Good Deeds. How you doing?
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad you're here in Dallas, here at Megafest, and getting ready to have a good time here.
Thank you so much. So just tell us a little bit about your ministry, being the youth pastor of a Potter's House. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. I've been in youth ministry for 17 years. I've been at the Potter's House for a little over 13 years now. I've been doing youth ministry. That's my life. Doing youth services, going to football games, all that kind of stuff, and doing lunchroom visits and all that kind of stuff at schools. But I absolutely love youth ministry. I love serving at the Potter's House and serving our South Dallas area and under Bishop. And so being under Bishop is it's actually freeing for me because I have so much vision, and so does Bishop. And so sometimes I feel like I'm gonna outrun him, but then I realize he's already 1,000 yards ahead of me. And so it's always so much fun to just to be able to cast vision inside the ministry and be able to be a part of what God is doing at the Potter's House through the youth ministry.
Wow, that's powerful. I love that. Well, Megafest. So the young people, I love the young people. They make me get young. But the young people, what will they gain from this amazing experience this year?
Yeah, well, we kind of have this theme going on right now inside of Mega Youth Fire Code. Fire Code is the name of our youth conference. And inside of it, we're saying that we're going places, seeing things, and doing things that we've never seen before, done before. And it all starts right here at Megafest. And we believe that God's going to do something like never before for our young people and for our millennials, because I really feel like young people have so much competition. We have competition for the attention and the commitment from teenagers. And so I really feel like the kind of environment that I build, even on a Sunday or our youth services or any events that we have, it's an encounter. We believe that encounters are the things that change people's directions in life and where they're headed. And so I really believe that inside our programming, we're going to have the spiritual part. We're going to have the fun part, which I know is the bad word to some church environments, but we love to have fun. And I think that's going to be an intricate part of what we're doing this weekend here at Megafest. But I just really feel like kids are going to walk away having an experience and an encounter and wanting more. And that's what we want. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just love it. Can I come to the kids part? The thing that's, so much is going on in the world. I remember growing up, I did grow up in poverty, and I had the great foundation of Christianity. But the thing is, so many people, when they look in their environment, they see things that young people shouldn't be seeing, and they see things that not what they want to be. Any word that we can give. I know we could be here all day with that, but just a nugget that we can empower our youth.
Well, I think this not only goes to the youth. I don't want it to stop and start at the youth. I want it to go past that. I'm telling pastors nowadays that you have to create an environment where young people feel like they belong way before they ever believe, because kids are coming in and serving and being at church even without the commitment to Christ, but they just feel like they want to belong. And I think that's where we're getting it wrong. We're doing it the other way around when in reality millennials are speaking a different language, a different dialect. And so I think the church can either complain about it, or we can say, hey, let's look at what we got and let's be a part of the change. And I've always said that we don't have to change the message. Let's just change the method. I say let's be married to the message, but let's date the method, meaning that we can just change it at any other time. And I think if youth ministries and organizations can realize that it's important to change as the times change, but the message never changes. But we want to create an environment, and I encourage anybody out there, create an environment where young people feel like they belong.
Oh, I feel belong. But tell us how we could connect with you on the social media network.
All right, shameless plug. You can follow me on Instagram at Drew_Castillo, or on Twitter at Drew Castillo, just straight up all together. Or you can follow me on my website at drewcastillo.org, or the Potter's House, thepottershouse.org as well. You can find me there, and always having a good time on social media.
Oh, I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. We just love Megafest. We thank Bishop T.D. Jakes for this awesome opportunity. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. Hi, you guys. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We're here with the amazing, the awesome Dr. Shane Perry. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
So tell us, Megafest. We're here finally. So tell us about your experience of being part of this awesome, amazing event.
Well, you know, it's always an incredible thing to come together with so many different people from so many different backgrounds, people from all over the world, literally, that have come together to celebrate, to be inspired, to be empowered. So for me, I just love being a part of the overall experience and connecting with so many new people, and also what I receive from all the speakers, all the seminars, all the teaching. It's just an incredible experience.
Wow, I can kudos to that. You're right. Now, with the world, so many things are happening, you know, from politics, religion, What can you tell us of how we can continue to move forward in our purpose? You know, the predestined destiny that God has already put inside of us.
Well, I think that's the answer. The answer to all of these things is when we all fall in line with our purpose, with our calling, what God has called us to do. In fact, the word vocation comes from the Latin word that means to call. And so many times we're not doing what we're called to do. And I believe that's really, with everything going on in the world, we have to focus on what we've been called to do, because what we do, someone else in the world needs.
Wow, love it. Now, you actually have an awesome piece that's called, you know, The Hidden Secrets of Vision. Tell us some nuggets from that, but we have to purchase it, right?
Yeah, actually, that book has been, it was redone and republished as Dream It, Live It, 6 Principles to an Awesome Life. Yeah, and the book is just, it's really talking about how the principles of vision worked in my life. I was always told my entire life that I needed a vision, but no one ever showed me how to do it. So in this book, I give you the blueprint on what it takes to write a vision for your life, to see it come to pass, and to live at the highest levels of what God has called you to be.
I love it. And tell us how we could connect with you on social media.
Everything is on Shane Perry Sr., ShanePerrysr, Shane Perry Sr., Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with us on Good Deeds. You guys, we'll be back in a little bit. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. Hi, you guys. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. We have the amazing Dr. Sheryl Brady. Oh, I love you. Love you
too.
I want to ask a question, because we are all here for Megafest, but some of us, let's be real, keep it 100, we don't know our purpose. And I know Bishop's heart, that's what he wants us to be and what God has called us to be. Yeah. What are your take on that, of us identifying our purpose?
Yeah. If you take the word shape, SHAPE, talks about, to me, it talks about how God shaped us. What are your significant gifts? What do you do? Your heart, H is for heart. You know, what about your heart? What is your passion? SHA, the attributes that God has given you. And if you just break that word down, that's what we did one time, and it helped people to find out who they are and what the way God meant for them to be. Because listen, not me, not you, not anybody that's listening to us today has time to waste going after something that's not got our name on it. We got to, whatever we're going to do for Jesus, we got to do it quickly. And if you don't know the will of God, I promise you, let me tell you something, how I really learned it. I learned to worship. And while I was telling God who he was, you're holy, you're worthy, you're mighty, he started telling me who I was. You're the head and not the tail, above only but not beneath. I'll bless you. I want to use you. And the more I told him who he was, the more he told me who I was. And the greatest thing about that is I didn't have to give anybody praise except him.
Oh, amen. I'm
Amen.
Sorry. I'm getting
okay.
Because my next question is to that. Mm-hmm. I've been called as an apostle, but it's a lot of, what do we do as women with that fear, unbelief? Lord, I'm already in my 30s, 40s. What should we do?
Well, you have to talk back to fear. You have to let fear know you have no place in my life, not now, not ever. I don't have time for fear. And the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. And when the Spirit of the Lord is upon you, he's anointed you to do what he's called you to do. And so you walk in the confidence that it is not me, but that the excellency may be of God and not of us. And you know what? You have to, you said that thing about age, and when it's all said and done, age ain't really nothing but a number. And you just, I've seen God use amazing people like Jackie McCullough. She was right here at this conference. I've watched her for years. She really inspired me. She was an inspiration in my life. And I looked at her today, and she's still preaching, and she's still carrying the gospel. And I don't care who you are, I don't care how old you are, it is never too late to step into the middle of the will of God for your life. Make sure that you do it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, this is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday.
We are one, and we believe it. Lord, you're mighty. Raise up, say, Lord, you're mighty. Mighty in battle, you are. Lord, you are my healer. Lord, you are my deliverer. Miracle worker, you are. Alpha and Omega, you are. Lord, you're my protector, you are. God, you're my healer, you are. Mighty in battle, you are. Say, Lord, you're mighty. Lord, you're mighty. Everybody say, Lord, you're mighty. Now come on, can you bless this mighty God? Come on, he deserves all the honor and the glory.
room who don't need no music, who don't need any singers, who doesn't need anyone to remind them of what God has done for them in their life. That when you look back over the times that He's come through over and over and over and over again, that you can have a praise party all by yourself. That there would be a Megafest already down on the inside of you when you think about the times when